What is going on, guys? So, I got a New Year's resolution to start posting some more. So I'm here in my my show shirt, and I got my Crocs on. So let's get some content going. As you guys know, this is my single turbo SHO EcoBoost show, and we got some updates to go over. So let's get at it. So like I said, it has been a hot minute since I did an update, and there has been a huge list of things done. Can you see one right now? Well, the headlight has been a little bit modified, and not too shabby for a quick little job, but got a little bit of a direct little bit to the turbo. So this turbo has actually been running with this turbo guard on it for a second, and some of the blades on the turbine, or not the turbine, the compressor, got a couple little nicks in it, but she still makes crazy boost, so we're still good over there. We also have some more space in the engine bay. Can't really tell, but AC has been deleted, and that saved me a little bit of weight there. We've got some other crazy things going on. The car is officially worth a lot less, because I'm always worried about the value of this vehicle. God forbid the race car. You devalue the race car. But the interior is stripped out. And when I say stripped out, I mean stripped out except for the dash. I mean, we don't have a center console anymore. We don't have any of the carpeting, any of the door panels other than this one, because, I got to live myself in the lap of luxury. And then, there's no headliner either. Oh, wait, what's that? Boom, no sunroof. Deleted, gone. We don't need luxury here. You know what? This weighs too much also. We don't need anything extra. I'm just kidding. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. That being said, my garage space is good. It's I've got all the shelf space in the world. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't get any worse either. It doesn't get any worse. Sorry, I had to put on the show owner attire, because this is not a luxury car anymore. So I had to step it down a little bit. I got a match. We got a match, and that's why we got the black Adidas sweatpants. But this car, in its past life, was a luxury machine. The previous owner did an awesome job on the car, and 4,600 pounds, he ran an 1150. So I figure once we get this thing going, if it's mid 3,000, 3,600 pounds, somewhere along those lines, the math checks out. We should be able to run at least a 13.8. So I think that's what the goal is. At least a 13.8 in 2023, because I still haven't swapped out the transmission. Not gonna lie to you, haven't touched it. Still in the corner. I took the bag off the other one. So now that we're matching the Taurus, got the Crocs. We got some 13s to run. Now, I keep getting asked to do an overview of this car, and I've already done one, but I figure now that I know a little bit more about the car, I'll go a little bit more in depth for you. So this is a 2013 Taurus SHO 3.5 liter EcoBoost. It is a built engine with a Callie's crank, Callie's rods, diamond pistons, closed decked, built heads, stock cams. Now, if you want to look and see how the single turbo is routed, I've got my flashlight on here. It kind of routes up into this Y right there, and then the back routes up here, and then it's controlled all by this rat's nest of wire down here. But this is a GTX 3576R. It has a tile back housing, a tile wastegate, a tile blow-off valve. And then we've got a giant intercooler up front. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of more of a... I can't remember what brand it is. It's a nice brand. But we've also got a transmission cooler down in here on the bottom row. The transmission does not have a thermostat in it, so it stays very cold. Yeah. This has a those who shall not be named high pressure fuel pump. It works. I want to swap it out for an XCI one. We do have a ProMeth direct methanol injection system for the car, so it's direct port methanol. And then we have a 7th jet with another kit for methanol also. They are all number 3 jets, so it's really a good bit of methanol. It does have nitrous on here. It's a wet shot. It's 100 wet shot, and all that is for is to spool the turbo off the line. This car cannot launch in boost, just brake boosting. So unless I get a watt box or, you know, use the nitrous. Look, I'm trying to like explain the car and you're sassing me. I don't get it. Anyways, we also have a UPR catch can on the car. As far as engine goes, Granatelli, coil packs. Trying to think if there's anything else. We do have TSW, your mom's, Bathursts. These are 20 by 9.5. I think they're 35 offset. We've got R1 brakes on all 4 corners slotted with the SEP Willwood adapter kit on it. Kind of back up here, obviously hood stack. It's got 2 oxygen sensors on here, so it can read for each bank. And then the oxygen sensors are happy. This is where the methanol tanks are. Each kit has a 2.5 gallon methanol kit. I'm running 100% methanol. That's a nitrous bottle, 10 pounds for obviously the nitrous. We have a custom one of 2 Kirky seat adapter brackets that I had made. The other one Dadmobile has down in Texas. So this seat is a solid 50 pounds lighter than the stock one, so that is kind of a must. We are logging off of a live wire. It's tuned with HP tuners. It's got a crazy complicated methanol system here. That's why there's still a glove box in here, but it has a torque bite management system for the methanol, and then I have a screen here that will show me the percentages of each methanol kit running. It's got a whole Excel sheet for it. We've got an AEM boost gauge, Innovate air fuel ratio, and then we've got an oil pressure and temperature gauge. So make sure that I'm always making all of the oil pressure. The transmission is 100% stock 5th gear slips, but we've got a gear head torque converter and a second transmission right back there to go in the car. And then I'm just going to have to hope and pray that we can get something going as far as building the one that's in here that is actually failed. So I do have plans to pull the engine here pretty quickly so I can replace that transmission and put the gear head torque converter in there. Sorry about my mess. Like, this is just a mess of like tools, bolts, childhood toys, you know, grill stuff, weed whacker stuff. And gosh, I don't know. It's a whole thing. So the car does have a ton of methanol. Obviously, it is heavily dependent on methanol. The low pressure fuel pump is still stock. The injectors are still stock. But the methanol system, you know, it's a ton of fueling for it. The car is tuned on 93. Other than the high pressure fuel pump, the fuel system's completely stock. So, that is the return of the single turbo Taurus. let's get some spicy stuff going for 2023. I'm gonna need a lot of you know, just some. I just need some fanboy support. You know, that's what I need. You know, make sure that I actually do something with this thing instead of being lazy. You know, because that's always what I'm doing, being lazy. So I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to plan for about every 2 weeks as far as posting some updates / doing something. And I'll just say, this isn't even my cat. I have no idea whose cat this is. See you in the next one.